Okay.
Hello, M&Ms. Sorry, I don't do intro for a reason, guys.
Girl.
Okay, lock in. Hi, M&Ms. Welcome to another Memoirs.
Segment. That too. Let's do that again.
Let's rerun that. Hello, M&Ms. Sorry. She's so
serious.
Lock in.
How many times are you gonna?
Hello, M&Ms. Welcome to another segment of this memoir. This is your host, Chiso.
This is your host, Larice. This is your host, Cynthia.
And today we have a very, very special guest with us. It's the one and only...
Hey everybody, my name is Nee. Very glad to be here. Thank you guys for inviting me.
Anytime.
Tell us about yourself.
Well, I was a wheat, now I'm joking.
Okay.
My name is Nee. I usually say like the body part for white people.
Oh.
I am a sophomore at Johns Hopkins studying public health with a minor in Africana studies.
Okay.
I guess some of the things I'm involved in on campus, I'm a part of Hopkins Community Connection. I do tutorial projects, so if you ever are at Levering around like 5:50 and you see all those kids running around,
You're the problem.
I would probably be associated with being one of the
You're
issues.
the problem.
Exactly.
I'm there all the time, and I'm like, damn.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
it is a lot of fun, I won't lie. Those two things, dang, there's one more.
BMI.
Ah, thank you. She don't be better than me. Yeah, my fault. I'm on the program team for the Black Male Initiative here at Hopkins. So those are the three main things. And I guess on the side, I was a fashion model for ASA.
Ooh.
So,
Period.
but you know, what can I say? What can I say?
That's so
Exactly.
real.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So that's me. Basically, we're still like continuing this theme of like 11:59 to 9 to 5. No, but I do know that Nee's here to talk about like personal health in like that relationship in terms of like the idea of like our personal health, you know, before we like came to college, and then now that we're in college, and then like how that would look like, I guess, in the future. So tell us a little bit about that. Like, how does your personal health like look now?
Okay. Currently, I'd say that my personal health is really good. I think that I'm taking the time for myself in terms of if it's on the weekends, I'm hanging out with my roommate Julius, or if I'm spending time during the week, but like I need to like take a break. I'm doing it a short amount of time to where I'm not wasting time, but I'm still making sure that like my mental health is good, my physical health is good. I'm making sure to like go for runs like a couple times a week. Me and some of the guys in BMI, as I mentioned earlier, we play soccer on the weekends, and so that's always like getting me moving. Exactly, and just like building community. Some of the things I'm a part of also like make me super happy, and so I think all those things are things that I'm currently enjoying, and that they're very good for like where I am right now, or a lot better than where I was.
No, I remember like I'm thinking like freshman year, sophomore semester. I was talking
Freshman year, second semester?
sophomore semester, like past years, guys. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
She said freshman year
And
sophomore semester. Second semester?
Nah, it's cool. We know what you're doing.
You wanted the people to know what you meant.
Exactly.
Alright.
Just to make sure they're paying attention.
Okay, cut that part out.
Keep it in.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Make that
okay.
the clip. Thanks.
So I was thinking about like, even I remember I was talking to you guys about this before. Like freshman year, I feel like I was getting like adjusting to the college lifestyle, and then personally for me, I felt like I had nothing to do. So I would like, you know, I take naps, I'd like read books, I'd like watch movies, I'd like including all the like stuff I have. But then sophomore year hit, and then like first semester of spring, and fall. You guys are messing me up. Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
First semester of sophomore year was like, whoa.
No,
I was like, pause, rewind. How did we get here? And then I just remember like I feel like I missed that like physical health.
Me too.
Like, you know,
I feel
part
you
of
on
it
that.
was like, whoa, like it was really bad. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes we forget it, we normalize it. Like I was talking to some people and that don't go to Hopkins, and then my friends from UMBC and stuff, so we're talking about it, and they're like, oh, like, you have so much to do. What time do you have to rest? But it's like, what do you mean? It's like, it's normal. Everyone's doing the same exact thing. Like, I hang out with people that do the same exact thing, and we kind of forget that kind of slowly.
I don't think I realized, like, sophomore year, fall semester, how much, like, I was sacrificing my physical wellness for, like, academic wellness.
Right.
And I was like, damn. And then now that, I mean, even before, like, in high school, we were talking about it earlier, how we're, like, involved in so many different things, and we're doing sports. Like, we're exercising on a regular basis. And then now that we're in college, we're, like, have to balance our time for those different things. And then it's hard because you don't know how hard other classes are and, like, how to balance certain, like, the amount of content that you get from different classes.
Right.
So, like, I've had to do that, like, a lot this semester. Now I'm, like, lock in, go to the gym. Yep. And then, like, even on the weekends, I try to play basketball with my friends and stuff. So I didn't even realize how much that helped. But now I'm like, okay, this is, like you said, building community. Like, it's not just exercising by yourself. It's also, like, having, like, it's like having an accountability partner, or just, like, having people to, like, de-stress with and stuff.
I feel like it's also a lot easier in high school too, because, like, while I was there, I was doing sports. Like, that forces you to, like, work out.
Yeah,
like,
that's
just
real.
like picking yourself up and going to the gym at a specific time is just not really for me. So, like, having those people there to go with you, and then, like you said, having a community. I feel like we keep going back to that, and that's a really good point.
I kind of like how you guys brought up, like, high school. Like, how do you feel, like, thinking about, like, when you were in high school, like, you know, bias, where, like, you don't know what college pertains. How did you think college would have been in terms of physical health, if that makes sense?
How did I think college would have been?
Yeah, like thinking of you as a high school kid, how would you as a high school kid think, like, oh, I'm coming into college, I'm gonna, like, do this? And because I remember I was so excited, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna, like, it's gonna be like so, like, nice, we're just gonna do this. But then I got here and I was like,
I think my main thing was, like, I'm gonna be away from my family.
That's some form of physical
Being able to go out whenever I want, do whatever I want without them knowing. Yeah,
That's so real.
You see, the issue with being able to do whatever you want is, like, being able to have self-control. I think in regards with what you eat and then, like, you spending your time is something that, I mean, everyone heard about the freshman 15, but no one in their right mind believed that it would ever happen to them until it happened. Like, genuinely, because, like, no one is thinking, oh, should I bring a scale to campus? Like, no, like, who's doing it? Exactly. So, like, you wouldn't know what you were waiting until, like, some random time happens, and then you're like, dang, that's me?
It's definitely dangerous when you go into, like, the dining halls and you have all these options.
All these.
I was like, oh, I want to try this, I want to try that. But then at a certain point, I was just like, girl.
I got tired of it real quick.
It gets tiring, but you have to be really careful.
no, but then we have Unimini. Why would you at 2 a.m.? 2 a.m. and we normalize it still. It's like, yeah.
No, like,
you know,
a friend would
time,
be,
it don't even matter. No, you're fine.
Oh, no, it's like, a friend would hit me up and be like, you want to go for a Uni-Mini run? I was like, oh, I guess so. And then, like, but it was like a continuous thing. Ooh. And then, my goodness, Uni-Mini, I'm putting on game. I don't do this anymore. But look, the Arizonas. And inflation is crazy, but, like, my goodness, like, you just can't.
You can't miss with it?
You can't miss with it.
Why do you guys say Uni-Mini? It's Unimar.
See, there's always that one person that wants to be different. And that's it.
Don't bring me into this.
You want to be different so bad.
Is mini in the name? No.
It's okay.
It's a cute name.
It's okay.
Bye.
Just know, if you guys can see, I'm staring her down.
That's fair.
Because you're done.
Anyways.
What were you talking about?
I was going to say, like, when I go back home, it's so much more different because I'm up all the time. And I have younger siblings who go to bed, like, at 9 or 10. I'm just like, dang. This is very different, like, how we get Uni-Mini or Unimar. During the
love
night.
Inclusivity.
Yes. For those who didn't see, she rolled her eyes.
Right. But yeah, it's just so much more different. And then going back home after you graduate from high school, like, I had to make time to go to the gym and stuff, and I was just not trying to do that because I'm on a break when I'm at home, so I just want to sleep. But
That's real.
yeah.
And then even like going back to the self-control part, there's a part where it's like the amount of money you're spending on a regular. Because I feel like when I'm back home, like what do I have to spend money on? Like
Yeah.
I be home, I'm just there and like my money is going up, nothing is going down.
Literally.
I come to school and it's like, why am I feel the need to just buy something, like, oh, I want this, I'm getting it, I want this, I'm getting it.
But then when you have your
like,
friends with you too,
it's worse.
even worse. That's why
They're getting it, I want it too.
I stay myself up.
That's
in
so
the
real.
room.
That is so
I
real.
feel like it's the opposite. I mean, kind of similar, because when I go back home, my mom is like, oh, you're going to go get the groceries, you're going to do this and this and this. And I'm like, dang, maybe I'm going kind of low.
Real.
Cash money for
Also,
real.
I'm not working when I go home. I'm just chilling
Ooh.
there and doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I come back here, I'm like working.
Mhm.
Then I'm also like ordering stuff on Amazon and stuff. So
Amazon gets you.
yes,
They always find a way.
and food.
DoorDash.
gets
I think
Food
DoorDash is
gets
me.
you.
Yeah.
That's what gets me. I had to
Food gets
delete
you.
that app.
DoorDash.
I had to delete that app. But
That's crazy.
No, I was gonna say, I was like,
Every food is that bad, you have to start doing
Yeah,
it.
I'm
trying to walk all the way there for that. I don't want to be
but
disappointed.
There's still
I'm
Nolan's.
sorry.
There's still Nolan's.
Mm,
Or no?
I haven't been to Nolan since like for a minute.
I haven't went to any.
I go to Nolan's to get
Except for
eggs.
Love Ring.
Dang.
Now Leverage
Oh,
is down.
yeah, I go to Love Ring.
I'll do it any time of the day if I
Oh.
could.
It's a walk though. That's what I.
Homewood is right. It's right. It's right there.
Oh, for you guys.
Yeah.
But still,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Everyone says Homewood is far till it's not.
It's
Okay,
far.
I was gonna say, like, talking about even our physical health and everything, it's like, how do you think your physical health is gonna look like when we're outside of college? If that makes sense.
Okay, this may be bad to say, but I look at my dad and I'm like,
That's crazy.
no. Let me cook.
Right now, right?
I respect my father wholeheartedly. I know exactly how he looked in his like mid-20s. He looked great. But I also know what 20 years in like a job, like a 9-to-5 job will do to you if you don't like extensively prioritize, you know? And so I'm not saying this to bash him. Again, I love my father. Like, please.
His
don't
mom's not
come
gonna
for
watch
me.
this.
Exactly. But
I mean, his number no.
I'm just like,
Send it to him.
I'm being proactive now, like to like try and make sure that in terms of like the things that I want to do, I like as a career path, I also want to make sure that I'm actively taking the time out of my day each day to be able to like go to the gym or like spending time for my physical health and my mental health, because I really don't want to be in that mindset where I'm like in my mid-40s and wondering like where my body could be at this moment if I prioritized years ago. And so yeah.
That's so true.
Like,
That
you know,
comes with self-control.
yeah. So I think it's good to practice in college. Like I don't think anyone should beat themselves up if they're a freshman and they were like, yeah, I did gain a little bit of weight, because I feel like you can always work it off and you can build if you can build the habits early, then it's for the best.
So do you feel like what you're doing right now is building that discipline that will hold
Yes.
you off when you get to the...
That's the plan. That's the plan for
Alright.
right now.
That's
Yeah.
real. As long as things don't like hit harder, I feel like, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because life
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah,
True.
because you have a lot more responsibilities.
As
True.
like
The more you
get
grow, the
older.
more
Yeah.
responsibilities you get.
Right.
That's real. That's
See,
real.
which is why I never am like, dang, Dad, what happened? It's like, first, that's crazy. But second, you know,
do that.
exactly. Like, I would just be like, okay, I can understand if you like, you know, may not look as
In your prime.
exactly. I was trying to think about a way to phrase it. Yeah.
You helped them a lot.
I know it could have been very
been
bad.
bad.
It could have been very bad. Nah, that's what they're gonna take away from this. And he hates his father.
Please do.
Me
That was
bashing
a
his
joke.
father.
That was
I'm not, please don't make me a mean, please. I look at my dad and I'm like,
What's your like daily routine? Like, what does it look like for you?
okay, I have to break it. I don't know if I can give you a daily routine, because like the things I do, like it varies day to day. But like if I were to give like a week, or at least for right now, I have classes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So on Monday, I have to go to my shift for HCC. I come back, usually try to go for a run, or BMI stuff. and then a run. And then I'm also thinking I'd probably go for a run today, Thursday, so probably after this. And then Saturday, I'd be playing soccer with the boys. Probably fit one more run throughout the week. I guess if I have to be specific about what I do, people have told me I'm weird when I run because like I don't drink any water, which is not good.
That's definitely
just to say. And so what I've done, right, is it depends on the type of day and how I'm feeling. If it's like a good day, then we're running at 6.5 on the treadmill, and then I'm doing that one on the incline for an hour. Okay. If it's a bad day, then it's 5.5, one on the incline an hour.
Okay.
And then now it's I just do 30-minute splits. And then it's also in preparation because me and my roommate Julius, shout out Julius, to plug for real, we're doing a thing with some of the other BMI members where we're running a 5K. And so just practice for that as well. So yeah. So we're trying to raise money. This is a plug. Okay. So I will find you if you don't donate. I will send you the link to anyone who knows me and who's watching this right now. Please. I will exactly. The team name, 5 Guys No Fries.
Oh, that's
I know, right?
eats.
It's kind of hard.
5 Guys.
5 Guys No Fries, exactly.
That eats.
Thank you.
I
didn't think of it.
I've been a 5 Guys once. Too expensive for me.
Heard it was mid though.
Hey.
Yeah, hope you guys aren't mid. I kid.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm writing all of this down.
Wow. I was joking, guys. I'm nice. I promise. I am nice. Don't do that.
Random silence after she said that. Okay. But you want to run like consistently. That sounds like really good.
I also like how we're using the word consistent because I feel like a lot of times people think, okay, physical health, like if you're trying to be consistent, you have to do it every single day. But I like how it's like at least 4 times a week you do that consistently. Like that's a step. That's a step in the right direction. Just because like if you set high, this is what I think. I think like, you know, if you don't do anything at all and then you set this high expectation, it's like, oh, I have to do it every single day, when it's like you're not disciplined to do that. You have to like kind of like start a little and then build it up. So like I like how you like were like, oh yeah, like Monday, Thursday, Sunday, Saturday, I do this, and it's like.
And then if you don't hit that goal, it feels like you're failing. You have to start all over again. You have to have maintainable goals.
Yeah,
honestly.
I agree.
That's real.
Agree.
That's real.
When they teach you about those SMART goals, like sometimes it does.
Oh my god.
Sometimes
it is kind of smart.
Exactly. Just a little bit.
Right.
I haven't ran a marathon in so long. I used to do those like when I was young. Why?
Oh, she built different.
We run for fun now?
I don't know what they do in California, bro. They ran a lot.
It's funny because I did track and I did everything but run.
Really?
I was a jumper. I was like,
oh.
Dang.
I feel like it's all about like after the run. Like you
Yeah,
feel
that's real. That's
great.
real.
Like that's part of the reason why I like running. But like during it, it's like I'm dying.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's
I can't lie. I've always like, you guys know that the TikTok trend where it's like the runners like, this is me before my race.
Oh yeah.
I was asking the guys if we should do that, but they were like, a 5K wouldn't be that bad. But I would like to see people like after.
I think you should do it.
I think it would.
I feel like everyone's like, that's not that
Yeah.
bad, but then actually you don't know.
Oh yeah, till you actually do it.
Yeah.
No, that would be fun. That would be fun.
My sister was in the army and they did that TikTok. Well, she didn't do that TikTok, but there's been TikToks about people like, this is me before the gas chamber. This is me after the gas chamber.
Oh. Have you? Your sister's in the army?
Yes.
Whoa, I did not know this.
My brother's
That's
in
so
that.
cool.
Period.
Wow.
Dang, you guys are learning about each other even now. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, like life is a learning experience.
No, it is. It is.
That's
It is.
real.
Step of the way.
Right.
No, I feel like we're talking about physical health, but I feel like there's always like this like, you know, gray line where it's like I'm not really sure and like at the same time I am sure. What do you guys think? Do you think like mental health is like part of like physical health, if that makes sense? Like you think maintaining your mental health is like detrimental for physical health or something?
I think they both help each other. Because it's like if you have like good mental health, I guess you'll be more like it's more likely that you'll be able to continue and be consistent with like what you're doing for your physical health. And with like your physical health, that can literally help your mental health. Like I've experienced this myself, like working out, like after that makes me feel like I want to do more, basically. So it boosts my mental health, and then my mental health can also help me maintain my physical health. So I feel like it's just,
I swear, it's like a skill.
you know, it's just like,
they go hand in hand.
yeah.
That's true. That's true. I do agree a lot.
I was gonna say like you have to. I mean, when you're thinking about like physical health and the way that you go about it, it can't just be like, oh, I want my body to look this way or something. Like you have to like have goals set for yourself, and then I feel like that's how you can finally like or actually reap the benefits that you want, and how it'll like actually benefit your mental health. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think like when you were talking about like having your body look a certain way, I think about like nowadays a lot of times people are influenced by what they see on social media.
Yeah,
that's real.
It actually is like also a personal thing, because I also feel like I had Instagram for a good 4 years, and then I realized that it was taking a lot of my time. Well, I went down the rabbit hole of Instagram Reels, because I don't have TikTok, so basically it's my TikTok. And so
Smart.
I realized that it really wasn't helping me after a certain extent, so I had to unfortunately delete it, you know. So I get my information about like current stuff from my friends. But all that aside, like I could realize that again, like there were some things about myself that I would always be in comparison essentially to other people when you're looking at social media. And of course, I think everyone knows this. People put the best version of themselves. You're not seeing what someone looks like right after they may have like failed an orgo midterm or like physics or not. I'm actually not in
close
orgo.
friends does.
That's fair. That's fair.
They know what I'm
But on the main,
I get what you're saying.
On the main, you're not like promoting that to everyone else. And I think aside from like your closest friends who you may tell stuff to, you might not be even show that in real life. So
I definitely relate to that. Well, specifically in high school, I realized like anytime I went on Instagram, I was like constantly comparing myself. And at a certain point, I just had to delete it. Like I had to like step away from that and just focus on like what my life was right now and what I want it to be. But yeah, definitely.
It becomes like super unhealthy when you're comparing yourself and you begin to think like there's an issue with yourself when it's literally like everyone's just trying to like see the best, like you said, version of themselves and stuff.
That's. I feel like we have to like, I guess, be aware of that. Like, be aware that it exists. Because if not, we're gonna have that same mentality and like just keep on going, and like even after college, you're just gonna keep on doing the same things and like failing to meet those requirements. Because like you said, these are like all criterias, and those criterias they never go down. Like especially with social media as an influence, it's always like there's more. There's always more. It never ends. So it's like you just have to, I guess, cut it off now, like see it now, and it's just like kind of go from that. And I think that is like where mental health is like helping out physical health at the same time. So you're all right. Yeah. So
Me? Okay. Yeah. So we always ask our guests about an unpopular opinion that you wanna give to the audience. It could be literally about anything.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was thinking about this, right? And I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, but personally, well, I think this applies to some people who swear by it, but bro, I think Trader Joe's is overrated, low-key. Like, as a store, I've never understood it. Like, I don't think there's anything special about it.
I thought it was a restaurant.
I think I've never actually
gone exactly.
either.
Like I don't know why
I've
people.
never been there.
I'm assuming it's not a restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, my mom loves shopping there for my little sister.
Okay.
Like when she was a baby, she'd get her yogurt and like snacks and stuff from there. But yeah, I agree. I don't really see the hype. My
Is it like popular in the part
in a specific
specific area?
Right. Because I've never.
No,
I mean, I've
I
heard of
don't think
it.
so. I think like
I know we have it, but I've never like actually gone there myself.
on TikTok, there's a lot of people who are like, "Oh, Trader Joe's has this meal, and I'm gonna make it in my house and stuff." I don't know, but that and like my mom's best friend, she shops at Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. Like that's all she eats, and she's like, I swear by this. This is what I live by. But it's also kind of expensive, so I'm like, I agree. I
I'm
agree
gonna stick
with
with Aldi.
Interesting.
But what?
Aldi.
Aldi?
I love Aldi's.
I never shopped
Aldi's
there.
and Lidl's, they're so cheap and
Lidl.
nice. Lidl is a sister of Aldi.
Ah.
Oh,
never heard of that
LIDL,
one.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, low key.
I don't know.
I think it makes sense that we
Yeah.
say little.
Anyways. Okay, M&Ms. So this is the end of our little segment. Honestly, just excited about like this like route we're taking with the themes and everything. I think you guys should look out for more. For next episode, we will be posting every other week now.
Yeah.
I don't know if like that's been made apparent, but yeah, do look out for that. We also now have a YouTube. So if you guys
don't want to listen,
so excited for that this
watch it.
semester. Like
Okay.
you can watch us on YouTube
Yeah.
and harass
Watch all
ourselves. That was a joke.
the weird expressions that I make.
Yeah, our weird faces.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Our weird
Okay.
faces.
So
I know. Wow.
This is your host Chisum logging out.
This is your host Louise logging out.
This is your host Cynthia logging out.
This is your guest, me, logging out.
Period.